Assalamu alaikum and welcome all. I hope that you will be happy and enjoying a healthy life. Today I would like to clear some confusion which most of us have as beginners or new gardeners, that what is the difference between compost, potting mix, soil mix, sand, clay, and what type of soil we should use. Actually, I have gone through this experience that I was also confused that what is compost, should I use or not. Let me clear it first to my beginner friends that what is compost. These are three types of composts. Homemade compost. This is leaf compost. Here I have kitchen waste compost, and here is the cow dung compost. Now I have kept these samples here to show you. See, we get cow dung in this form, some bigger chunks and some smaller ones, which have different uses. I will make a separate video on it if you want, so please let me know in comment box if you want to know what are the uses of cow dung compost. Then we process it, and during the process it is like this, not completely powdered and not completely solid. So this is during the process and the color is like that. Then when it is decomposed properly, it will be like this. Okay, the color will be darker, it will lose all its heat and extra nitrogen, so this will be suitable for plants and less dangerous to use this. Coming to the next one, this is kitchen waste compost. I take my kitchen waste, I try to cut them into small chunks and then add to compost bin. Then during the process it looks like that. Not during the process, basically this is prepared. I can use it like that also. So see, this is completely dried, and if I will just press it with my hand, it will be crushed. And you can see some sand content in that, because I add a layer of sand on the fresh compost to avoid smell. That's why it looks sandy. If you don't want, you should not add that. Okay. So after preparation it will be like that. It is completely ready, sieved properly, and still you can see some eggshells in that. This will be darker in color. Then next type of compost is leaf compost. This is leaf compost or leaf mold. Dried and crushed leaves will be kept moist all the time, moist and covered, and they will turn into this form. This is not sieved, but it is prepared, it is ready to use. These will be like this. If you will just crush them a little bit, you can see the leaves. See, these are the leaves, and see how nicely these leaves are. They have turned into compost. See, they are crushed with my hands. This is the darkest one amongst all the composts. This will turn black actually. And see, after sieving it will come into black powder form. So this is leaf compost. Now I am telling you that all these composts you can prepare at home. There is another type of compost, that is vermicompost. I never used it, never bought it. I will tell you the reason later why it's not. These three you can prepare at home, and I'm showing you that thing, that what is compost basically. Whatever is available to you, when it decomposes properly and turns into this form, means in black color, then it becomes compost. This is not properly decomposed, so this is brown color. And this one is properly decomposed, it will be darker in color and will lose its original smell. In fact, after decomposition, they give earthy smell, just like normal moist soil. And all these mediums are soft, but comparatively, leaf compost is the lightest one amongst them. You can prepare all these things at home without having a burden on your pocket. As I promised, I will tell you all my experiences through which you will find it easy to pursue this hobby, because most of the people don't get into gardening, or they avoid it or leave it because it is expensive here in this region of the world. Now, having said that, I will come to those composts which are available in market, or those fertilizer type of things which you can enhance your soil mix. Those are vermicompost, bone meal, fish meal, all are available, but those are not a bit very expensive. If I will give you my opinion, I'm not into buying those packet materials or things. I'm more satisfied when I prepare it by myself, because I know what is happening and what was the material used and all. The best thing is your own kitchen compost, because it has variety, it has biodiversity, it has variety of nutrients in it. Then natural fertilizer is cow dung. So if you have those both things with you, you don't have to buy any packet fertilizer or compost to enrich your soil. So I hope that it is clear to you that what is compost. Now let me give you a difference between compost and potting medium or growing medium. Here, if you will see, these are all growing mediums. This is peat moss or cocoa peat. These are two different things, but here I have peat moss. This is used as a growing medium, but it does not have any nutrition. Okay, then next growing medium is soil. This is soil, not sand. This which turns into lumps, this is soil. If you just spray it a little bit, it will be hardened. This is sand. This is again a growing medium. The sand is rich in minerals, having some salt content also, but not that much. If you will take this lump in your hand, this will be crushed like this. This is sand. This is the difference between sand and soil. This is our local soil basically. The sand is available very easily to us here. So this is our main growing medium in Gulf. Here, this is potting mix, which we get in packet from market, and this is black in color. This is also growing medium. Okay, now I will tell you how we get confused in the growing medium and in compost. As you have seen here, all the composts are black in color, and here we have growing medium which is black in color. So normally beginners or new gardeners, as I was also confused in that, they get confused that because this is same color, so probably this is same thing, or how we should mix, or if we are using this one, how it should be, how much should be added to sand, or if we are using these compost, how this should be added in the sand. So this is a confusion. Now I'm going to clear your confusion that this is a potting mix. This is going to be added in your sand directly. Then you don't need any other material. It is easily available, and it makes our gardening easy because this material holds everything what we need. It have some peat moss, some cocoa peat, some nutrition, some organic material also. It is just ready to use. You just bring that packet home and start growing your plant in it. This is the recommendation by the nursery people, but as per my experience, I don't recommend it. I will say bring this one, this potting mix, and mix some sand in it. If you will mix 50-50, then best it is. Then after that, according to the plant's requirement, you can change the proportion of both, but easy way is to mix them 50-50%, and then you can carry on with your gardening. You can grow any type of plant. So and now the question is how we know that this one has organic matter in it. Wherever there is decomposed or organic matter, that material will turn black in color. As I showed you, these ones are turning darker in color, even they look black almost. That's why here we know that there is decomposed material or compost is added to this. Now what type of compost and what is added, that we are not clear about. Okay, these are not the only options. After that, you have peat moss also, you have other type of soil and sand also. So you can go with any of that, but the only common sense you have to use is that your soil mix should be well drained. See, if I will take this type, only this one, then it will hold moisture. It will not have air spaces. It will not have good aeration system, good drainage system, unless I will add sand in it. If you are using soil, then also you can use these materials. These are fibrous materials. This was all about compost and growing medium. I hope it is clear to you, and inshallah see you in the next part of this video, where I will show you how do I prepare my pot for vegetables and what alternate combinations can be made for that. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.